Hey everyone, Five Nights at Freddy's fan 555 here. Uh, Welcome to my BMG Drive crash testing number 15 live stream video. So, got everything set up for this time. Doing something different this time. This time we have a kick plate over here. So, we got this that we will be crash testing into. And then we have a kick plate for speeding this up a little quicker and into it for crash testing into that. That is what we're doing this time. We may do a few other different things this time in today's BMG Drive live stream video. So get this out of park. Speed this up. It's gonna take a little bit to speed up. Get it. Top speed for this is 146 miles per hour. That is how fast that this will go. And now switch over to our pickup truck for crash testing this into. Now, right before impact, gonna pause it and go into slow motion, see what happens. Hope you guys can hear it okay as well. Let me try something real quick. See if I can get the truck over here. And then go over the kick plate. We're gonna pause it right there for a minute and go into slow motion. Gotta figure out, remember how to do that. I think it's environment. Let's see here. Simulation speed. We're going to do down to 10 times and then continue. And we're going to unpause, pause back for a minute, and then go into orbit so we can see the impact happen after we get a little bit closer. And we're going to pause it right there again, and let's get to about up here so we can see the impact. And here we go. Pretty good impact there. I'm turning it down a little bit. That way it's not too loud. So, pretty much probably almost everything damaged from that. Switch back into environment and go into real time and continue. So that was a massive hit right there. We had flown all the way over here from impact. So now let's look at the aftermath damage wise. So we pretty much hit right in the front. So the front axle should definitely be broken, even though it's showing that it isn't. The drive shaft definitely is. So definitely no longer drivable. The engine is damaged for sure because of the impact from that, and from the looks of it, driver and passenger definitely would have not survived that, most likely. Let's go to cab view, get a better look. Well, kind of a better look. This is where the onboard driver is supposed to be in it, but for some reason it's right here on the ground. For some reason, so that tells you the driver definitely would have not survived. Passenger also would have not survived as well. So reset this, and then we're going to do a different vehicle. So this next vehicle, let's do the Ibisu 200BX for our next vehicle. So replace current, give it a little bit to spawn in. Also, if anyone's watching, please let me know in the comments below, and I'll give you a shout out during this live stream video. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the speed. And we popped our tires, apparently going over the kick plate. So let's retry that. And get over here to it and pause right before impact, pretty much. Got it paused right before impact. Actually, it already hit. Let's go and slow it down to slow motion so that we can get a better view of the impact right as it happens. For this, because it already got impact or already had gotten hit, we're going to slow it down to 100x and continue and go. So first small impact was there. Here comes the major impact. Oh yeah, definitely no surviving this from this test here. If there were any survivors, most likely no one would survive that for sure. That's a definite for sure. So now that impact had happened, we're going to go back into normal speed or real time. Turn it down a little bit more. I don't want the volume too loud. Definitely no longer drivable engine, drive shaft both broken. Apparently, just part of the back axle had broken. See if we can get it stopped completely. Otherwise, it's going to keep going for a while. That was a hard hit right there to this. And just by looking from where we are now, we had flown a long ways over to this way from it. Way over here. Would have flown a whole lot further if we didn't mash on the brake and stop it completely. Tire car's now disfigured. Whole car's now out of shape from right here to now. Sort of curves in like that. Right along right there. So, engine definitely damaged. And just to show that it is no longer drivable, it's not going to do anything because the engine is broken and will not crank anymore or start anymore. Back end also damaged, front back bumper ripped right off there. Now let's get onboard view. Take a look at the aftermath. Yeah, driver, passenger, both would have not survived that for sure. Okay, go back into orbits. Reset it. We're going to do a different vehicle. Going to do one of the more newer vehicles, or the ETK series, I think is what it was called. Yeah, ETK series, 800 series. So what we're going to do next is like one of the newer cars. So replace current. Okay, and of course, if anybody's watching, please let me know in the comments below and I will give you a shout out during this live stream. Also, one more thing. I did go to work yesterday. Don't have work today, which is Tuesday. Tomorrow is Wednesday. I do have to work tomorrow, which I don't make any videos on Wednesdays anyway, or Fridays. So I gotta work tomorrow from 9 to 2. And then Thursday, I don't have to work. I had gotten the days mixed up. I don't have to work Thursday. It's tomorrow, which is Wednesday, that I have to work. And then I have to work Friday as well. So the good thing is that I only have 2 more days this week that I gotta go to work, and like I usually do a video on Tuesday and Thursday, and Mondays as well, except this Monday I couldn't because I had to work yesterday. I'll get into this next test for this vehicle. What I like about this vehicle is it pretty much stops immediately right after impact, pretty much. So, and pause. Okay, get up here, and that's gonna be probably a massive hit right there once it gets around more. So we're gonna slow the simulation speed down to 100x. Okay, and then continue and unpause. And then it looks like it's going to be a head-on hit into this. Yep, head-on hit. As we just saw, the whole dashboard went forward into the seats, meaning that both the driver and passenger would have died instantly from this crash if there weren't anybody in it. Engine would definitely be damaged because the engine is now flying out of it, even after impact. And of course, because of that, it would no longer be drivable. So let's go back into normal speed, or real-time speed, and it's already stopping because it does that right after impact. For this kind of car, it does. Now that we're at a complete stop, just going to show that it's definitely no longer movable. Okay, wow, that's actually kind of surprising. It moved for just a little bit, like 1 mile. It moved 1 mile per hour. Even after the engine had been thrown right out of it because of the impact, and then it stopped completely. So let's see where the car is now. Car is now here, so we had gone from over there to here. Engine had gone over here, so you might be able to grab a hold of it and pull it over here. Just barely able to grab a hold of it, slowly get it pulled back over to here. So it's gonna take a little while to get it back over here to the car that it's supposed to be in. So if we can get the engine back over here, we might be able to tell that it's definitely damaged, but we already know that it is because it's no longer in the vehicle. Okay, that's as far as I'm going to take it. So can't really tell if it looks damaged or not, but we know that it already is because it had flown out of the car after impact. So that was a head-on hit, and now everything to it is out of place because of impact. The whole car is now lopsided, and so now it's more sitting on the ground this side, and then that's where it's supposed to be. So see if we can kind of get an onboard view of where the passenger and driver would be. Yeah, definitely no survivors for sure, because this is now what's left of the driver's seat. They would have died instantly because of where the tire and axle now is, and the position where the dashboard now is. The dashboard is now mostly right here, but then the steering wheel all the way over here, glitched out of place, and over here in the back seat from where it should be. Passenger also would have died because this is what now remains of their seat. Dashboard here, seats here, so not much room there between the seat and them, so they would have died instantly as well. Now, if anyone were in the back seats, let's see, they may or may not have survived. Maybe, if possible, there's a possibility that if anyone was sitting in the back seats, they would survive. If they did, they would have probably minor to severe leg and arm injuries, or worse, even more injuries than that, possibly. But definitely not really any survivors from that. So we're going to reset. We're going to do the other ETK series, except this a little bit different. So that's as far as we can get it reset, mostly right there behind the kick plate, apparently. So now let's do the other ETK series car. Let's see, ETK K series, which is smaller than the 800 one. A little bit different as well. Oh, well, this is new. This must be part of a new update that they had added on July 13th. Back on July 13th, we now have the track day version of it, which is more of a race car version. I guess we'll try that out eventually. And then there's a highway police car version of it. We're going to do that. So replace this into this. Okay, now that we got spawned in, let's go ahead and crash test this into it. Speeding up pretty much immediately because we're right there behind kick plate pretty much. We're going to go over to here and pause. And we paused it right as the impact was happening. Since we ended up pausing it right when the impact happened, we're just going to not slow down the simulation speed and just let it go. I think this pretty much does the same thing. It says impact detected, stopping car, ETK series cars always do that. I like that they do that. They stop for you after impact. We got a engine fire from this impact, and of course no longer drivable because the engine and drive shaft both damaged and broken, which the engine is on fire because of this. Got some fire. Tire car is pretty much hit mostly head on, mostly about right here in this section of it. So engine had apparently lifted up and twisted and went this way because of the impact. So let's see. Take a look from the onboard view. Can't really see anything because of where it puts us. So let's go back to orbit. Take a look from it that way. Yeah, driver definitely would have died instantly, probably. Passenger also would have died instantly. So no survivors in this car for sure. So now reset and do something different. How about we do, let's do the, let's do the Civetta Bold. I like to call it Lamborghini because it kind of looks like a Lamborghini, but I'm not sure if it is. It could be that they just named it a different name. So we're gonna crash test this next. Where'd the skip plate go? Or kick plate. There it is. There's the kick plate. See if we can. Nope, guess we can't. See if we can back it up over it. Might not be a good idea. Oh, yes we can. We'll just do that then. Okay, stop the car. And let's turn around to behind it. And let's go ahead and crash test this next vehicle into it. Did a little bit of a burnout there. Darn it. Lost control of it. So let's get it back to here. We're gonna go source low over it. And then speed up and pause once we get closer to the soups. I already hit it. Let's go ahead and do it. And now. I think we keep doing it too soon. Need to do it a little bit later before we're gonna have to go ahead and let's go with this and that. Slow it down. That was a pretty hard hit. That was a pretty hard hit. So, well, unfortunately, probably would have died instantly from this. Can't really see in here well. Yeah, definitely no surviving that. Nobody would survive that probably. So go back into orbit. Car completely destroyed, pretty much. So let's see. Well, it's showing the engine and drive shaft is fine, so are the axles, except for the gas tank. That definitely damaged. Front axle really, in real life, would be broken and damaged because of the position that it's now in, but let's see if it's still somewhat drivable or not. It is still somewhat drivable, just no longer turnable, really, or steerable. That's how I should probably put it, steerable. No longer steerable, but it does still drive. Reset to there. Back it up a little bit from the kick plate so that's not too close to it. So we can do this next vehicle. And of course, if anybody's watching, please let me know in the comments below, and I will give you a shout out during this live stream video. Okay, so this next one, we're going to do the gravel bar stove. And I think the game crashed on me. Oh, no, it didn't. Okay. Thank goodness. Glad it didn't crash on me. Thought it crashed on me. Sometimes it will crash on me. So, replace current. Usually, the game only crashes on me unless I do something like bad enough of a crash or something like that, where something glitches out really bad or something like that, and that causes the game to crash on me. Plus, this is a 2010 HP laptop, so that doesn't really help because of the age it is. And well, I'm hoping that eventually at some point I can get a gaming laptop. I'll be able to play a whole lot better with hardly any game crashes at all, really. So I just don't really know when that would be exactly whenever I do get to get a gaming laptop. Just don't really know. So this time we got far enough back and pause the game before we already hit it before we got closer. So it's going to take a little bit to get close enough to it for impact. But anyway, like I always say, if anybody's watching, please let me know in the comments below. I will give you a shout out during this live stream. And right there is the impact. Engine broken, front right tire deflated, rear drive shaft broken. Here comes the second major impact. More harder impact. That first impact was this sort of kind of part of the front there head on, and then the major impact came right after, which hit right there on the side of it. It looks like the entire front of it had been twisted to one side. So let's get it back to normal speed and get it stopped, and then we're going to take a look at the aftermath. So continue. Stop it. Parts flying everywhere. Fender and over there behind us. Way over here, sliding away. That fender's definitely destroyed, so destroyed that it fallen right off. That door had kind of flown off completely, I think. Somehow still attached, but it had been totally destroyed. This car is totally destroyed as well. This car would now be totaled for sure. There would be no repairing that. Pile of scrap now. Well, what would be scrap now? The engine had shifted to this direction. And the second hit had damaged the whole car to up in this, so now it's sort of a curve shape there into it. Definitely no longer drivable. Drive shaft and engine both damaged. It still wants to sort of somewhat still be able to drive, but can't because of the damage to it now. Somehow there's still a little bit of gas in the gas tank, even though it's now damaged, showing over here. So may be able to get onboard view, maybe tire front end for the frame for holding the engine bent, twisted there. Back axle twisted out of place. Let's see if we can get onboard view. Got kind of an onboard view. The driver definitely would have not survived. Definitely would have died instantly because of the position of the seat and dashboard now. The passenger would have died as well, probably instantly as well. So that's for that car. Now let's do something different. Reset it first. So reset this vehicle first. That is not where we want it. We want it behind the kick plate. Behind the kick plate. Not in front of it or on it. Behind it. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Resetting it to there, but it does. Sometimes, for some reason, it tends to do that. I don't know why. I've never used the kick plate, by the way. This is the first time I've used the kick plate. And you know, I probably should have started using it whenever I first got the game, but I didn't. Because at first I didn't really know what it was, but now that I've tried it out with you guys, I now may start using it in some Unity Drive crash test videos of mine. This next one, we're doing the Ubuntu Covet, or yeah, Covet. I think that's right. I think I said that right. I'm not sure. So replace that with this. Takes a few seconds or so to spawn in. And let's go ahead and do this vehicle. Got kind of go a little slow over the kick plate with this too, probably, because I don't know how fast it's gonna speed up going over that. Might lose control of it if we're not careful. So, and pause. Now. Whew, that was close. Okay. Yeah, really close. Now, got really close to almost getting hit by that before we slow it down where we can see the impact better. So let's slow it down by 100 times and continue and unpause. And let's watch the impact as it slowly deforms itself for taking a massive hit there to the front. Engine broken. Definitely know that wouldn't be drivable anymore. Let's see, we might get a second impact to it in. Maybe it doesn't look like we're going to now. It doesn't look like we're going to get a second impact to it, so we're going to go back into the normal speed. Continue and pause. Not pause, stop. I'll stop the car so we can take a better look at the aftermath. Somehow the exhaust pipe is still somehow mostly in position where it's supposed to be, but then sort of isn't. Somehow the exhaust pipe is still mostly in good shape too, even after impact. Steering wheel now for some reason glitched out of the car underneath the whole car and the ground, so that tells you that the driver probably died, if there was anyone in it anyway, which they would have because of now the position of the front of the car. Let's see if it's still movable. Nope, no longer movable. The engine's damaged. See, that's the onboard view. So, driver would have died instantly, and the passenger looks like they probably would have too. If anyone were in the back seat, possibly maybe would have lived, depending on their injuries. So now that we've crash tested this, reset, and let's do a different vehicle. Don't know why that happened after we reset it. The back window busted out. I don't know why that happened, but okay. Oh, let's do the. I would do the 1921 car, but for some reason, whenever I now go to spawn that in, it says fatal vehicle exception, something like that, and well, I can't use it. It won't move. Can't move the front tires for steering it. Can't accelerate. Can't put it in reverse. Can't do anything with it. I don't know why, but it may be because I need to get a gaming laptop to be able to use it, but I don't have that right now. Don't really have the money to right now, and we lost control of this car going over the kick plate, so let's go a little bit slower over it this time. and hopefully not lose control of it like we did the first time with this. Okay, there we go. Now we just need to pause the game right before impact, like right now would be the best place to do it, because when we did it there, it looks like we may get 1 or 2 impacts. This first one, though, is going to be a major impact, though. And then, of course, if anybody's watching, please let me know in the comments below, and I'll give you a shout out during this live stream. So slow down to 100 times. See if we got any comments yet, though. No comments yet. So if anybody's watching, please let me know in the comments below. I'll give you a shout out during this live stream. Unpause. And let's see the impact. Yep. The more major impact is probably going to be right after that first hit. Right there on that front side of it there. Yeah, there was a second hit. That was the more major hit, probably. Might actually get a third hit, but then we might not. Probably not, because now it's sliding away from it because of that impact and hit to it. Got a tire flying off. Some other parts. Yeah, we're not going to get another hit, so let's go ahead and put it back to normal speed. Real time. And continue. Now let's slow it down. Sounds like a real car screeching its tires. Love it. I love all the new car sounds that they gave everything a while back. More realistic engine sounds and tire sounds from whenever it's sliding or braking really hard. Engine had almost like come out completely because the first impact and then the second impact was a more major impact. So because of the position of the roof, the driver would have not survived. Well, passenger would have not survived for sure. Passenger would have died. Driver would have probably died as well. Actually, the driver maybe would have lived with severe injuries. If there was a possibility of living. If anyone in back seats, if anyone was in back seats, or back seat, there's a possibility of maybe surviving, but then if they did, they would have probably minor to severe injuries. So that's that car. Of course, no longer drivable. Engine, drive shaft, both damaged from that. So reset that vehicle, and we're gonna do something else. We're gonna do the old full-size car next, and then we're gonna do the Ibisu Pigeon after that. We'll do some like more of these other cars some other time. Because I got some other ones I want to do today for today's BMG Drive crash testing video. So place that with this, and there it went. It crashed on me. I knew it was gonna crash on me eventually. So, I'm not sure why it crashed on me. But let's see if we can go back into it. Since it crashed on me, I'm gonna have to do at least one or two more vehicles. So, after I get set back up, we're gonna do at least maybe one or two more vehicles, and then that will be. We'll have to probably be all for today's BMC Drive video. I might maybe do a few more. Actually, I might maybe do the same amount like I was planning on doing for today's BMC Drive video. This time though, since it crashed on me, we're just gonna do the spinner thing and then the not the kick plate this time. So we're just gonna do that this time. So let's go ahead and spawn that back in. And then one other reason is that the reason I really need to get a gaming laptop for this, but right now not really able to because probably wouldn't have money to do that. So unfortunately, can't really do that. So let's get let's put in a random vehicle to put the spinner thing back in. Okay, we got random vehicle spawned in. So now we're just going to put this car all the way over here, and then we're going to replace it with that spin thing that we were using. Let it go at least a little ways. And slow it down and stop it. Okay. Now replace it with the spinner thing. Gotta find it. Okay, there it is. Large spinner. I would do this, the large spinner with the wall, but I don't like doing that because then it's hard to get vehicles into it, like a bus. Try getting us into it with that, but then whenever you do, it gets stuck on the ramp trying to go up it, get that into it. So I just go with this large spinner without the wall and do it that way. So replace currents into that. There we go. We got pretty much everything set back up. Now I just need to get this sped up again because the game crashed on me. So let's get it all the way back up to the same speed we had it. Okay, we got it back up to the same speed we had it. Switch back to the truck that we have over here. change it into the old full-size car, which we were using to begin with. So replace the truck into this, and hopefully it won't crash on us this time. If it does again, then I'm gonna have to end today's live stream video if it does. Hopefully it won't whenever we're trying to use it again this time. Okay, I think we're good. So I'm gonna crash just this into it this time. We're gonna go into slow mode or slow motion this time again into it. So this time we have the spinner thing pretty good distance away, so that we can get a good speed going into it for impact. And we're gonna pause it right now. Okay, so we're kind of close to that time, but that's a good thing because that's the way we want to do it, is right before it gets hit, so that we can slow down the simulation speed by 100 times and then unpause the game and then watch the impact happen. So small hit there to the front, well, more like a major hit. Might get a second hit. This is probably the second hit's going to be the most damaging impact, probably. Yeah, that second hit is probably the most major hit. And of course, if anybody's watching, please let me know in the comments below, and I will give you a shout out during this live stream. Okay, so now that's we've been hit. If I can get this to pop up, there we go. Okay, now not slow it down even more. Back into real time. And get it to stop completely. Definitely no longer drivable. Engine, drive shaft broken. Come on, slow down for me, please. I want to get a better look. Engine's on fire because of the impact. Engine looks like it had almost been knocked out completely, or like ripped out completely, just about. Front end's badly destroyed and mangled. But really, the whole car is. Gas tank should really probably be destroyed and ruptured, but for some reason it's showing that it isn't. The real life it probably would be, because it would probably be back here somewhere. Anyone in the passenger seats in the back definitely would have not survived. Okay, that's the onboard view, so can't really get it on the inside from there. So we're gonna have to go back to orbit. Let's get a better view, sort of a view. Driver and passenger maybe would have lived. They would have, well, if they did, they'd have probably minor to severe injuries. Now, if anyone were in the seats in the back, on the other hand, they would have died instantly because it's so badly mangled, twisted, and destroyed there in the back. So this entire car would pretty much be totaled after that. So now we're going to do the issue pigeon, which is a little hard to control because it only has one tire for the front tires, which I don't really like it because of that, but on the other hand, though, I do kind of like it, but then not really, because it only has one tire in front, so it's hard to steer and control, and it's easy to flip over if you're turning at a fast speed. So gotta be kind of careful whenever you're turning at a fast speed because it will turn over. Sometimes it will turn over onto one tire on the back. All tires will be up in the air except for the one in the back. And if that happens, sometimes it will stay on that tire. Sometimes it'll flip back over onto all of its tires. But then sometimes it will flip over. I've actually gotten it to stay on just this one tire before, or the one on the other side before, and the other two would be up in the air and it'd still be going. Sometimes it'd flip over completely and keep going until you stop it, and then sometimes it'll flip back over onto its other two tires, but then sometimes it won't. And the engine in this thing is kind of small, really, but it's like way far back into it. It's like the engine for this thing is pretty much right underneath the cab, just about. So we're going to go into 100 times. So I'm going to show you where the engine is. The engine is literally pretty much right here, right underneath the cab to it. And there is a spare tire underneath it, right next to the engine's transmission to it. You'd think the engine would be like right here somewhere, but the way this kind of car was built is it's literally pretty much right underneath the cab. And so like the firewall for it is right here, and the radiator fan is right there, right in front of that, pretty much. So that means the radiator would be there in front of that somewhere. Now this is a car that they would have in Japan or the UK somewhere or something like that. So the steering wheel is on what we call our passenger side, and then our driver's side, which would be here, is their passenger side. It's weird, but it's the way they're there. So this would be their driver's side. This would be our driver's side. This is their passenger side. This side is our passenger side. And then if you look in here, from in the cab part of it, it's like this right here in the shape, because the engine is literally pretty much right underneath the cab. But I think the entire cab and body of this is probably going to get ripped right off, because I did this one other time and it did. So it may happen again this time, but I don't know. Depends on how it gets hit. We probably could have let it go a little bit closer and paused the game to slow down into 100 times slow motion. But we'll just go with what we got, because then if we did that, we would already be getting an impact. So I don't really want that, so I go ahead and do it right before or a little after sometimes. Well, mainly before. So it's going to take a little bit, and here comes the impact. Okay. Major impact there. Anyone from that would have died instantly, because as you just saw, the cab was pretty much ripped right off the frame from impact. So yeah, anyone from that would have died instantly. From this crash, anyone would die instantly. Draft shaft, engine, both damaged because of that. So we're gonna go back into real time, continue, and stop car. And of course, will no longer be drivable. And somehow, as you can tell, the front bumper is still somewhat attached to the frame of the car, and then the body falling all the way over here. Let's see. We might be able to grab a hold of it, pull it back to over here. Whoa, that was really fast. Didn't want it coming over here that quick. But okay then. So let's see. We might be able to set it down right there. Okay. Tire cab had been stretched out, maybe a little, well, no, because that's for the front there where the engine would be. But anyway, where the seats are still in there though. No one would survive that though, because the cabin had been ripped right off and had been thrown all over the place. Well, like thrown, like, gosh, I don't even know how far. The engine is actually still on the frame to it, though it's I think come off of it somehow, and it's still somehow somewhat attached to it. For some reason, there's some random flame right there. For some reason, I don't know why, but there is. The frame to it is badly made. Restore this car after this kind of crash. It's gonna be a whole lot of money, and you would probably have to cut a whole lot of metal off the frame to it just to straighten it all back out. You'd have to replace it all probably as well. Otherwise, if you didn't want to do that, then the car would probably be totaled. This car would probably be totaled even after this crash. And of course, it's not drivable anymore because the engine and drive shaft broken into it. So we're going to reset this, and we're going to replace it into, let's see, what do we want to replace it into this time? Let's replace it into, let's replace it into the Burnside Special. And I got a few other vehicles or so we're going to do for today's live stream video. Burnside Special one we're going to use the Rapid Taxi version of it. I like these kind of cars like this, these older cars like this that they for BMG drive. Really like them. Okay, so with that spawned in, so now I'm gonna crash test this into the spinner. Did a little bit of burnout there with it speeding up. This is a 1950s car, so it's gonna get probably quite a bit amount of damage, probably more than others. I don't know. And pause. How close did we get to that time? We got a little close, but not too close, because we don't want it too close to where it already is getting an impact or is already getting hit. So slow it down for slow motion and unpause. And let's watch the impact take place and happen. So this one is probably going to hit it. Barely hit it. Yeah, it looked like it was barely going to hit it, but it did pretty good amount of damage there to the front. It looks like it had been hit head on by some other kind of vehicle. And this is probably going to be the second most major hit. Bang! Right in the side of it, there in the back. That's going to cause it to fly away from it now. So now we're going to go into real-time speed. That tire had popped because it had gotten hit right there. got it into regular real-time speed now. We're going to slow it down and stop it. Engine drive shaft damage, so of course no longer drivable. Engine is still attached to where it should be. Front end badly mangled and damaged. Back end of it as well. The trunk hood popped open because of the impact. This fender over here looks like it had almost flown off completely because of the impact there to the front of it. So it's still somehow attached. And let's take a look at the inside. Driver would have died because of the shape of the front seat. Because of the way the front seat is now, passenger would have died instantly as well. Anyone in the back seat probably would have died as well, because the seat there is out of shape as well, because it had gotten hit in the front and back. So nobody probably would have survived that, most likely. So now reset it, and we're going to do some other vehicles before I get to ending today's BMG Drive crash testing live stream video. So let's see. We're gonna do the let's do the ETK 6000 and 4000 series. Except the kind we're using is the camper version. So replace this car into this. Probably gonna take a little bit for it to spawn in, because how big it is. And it has a realistic diesel sounding engine to it, or engine sound to it, which I really like about it. Now, let's see, if click on this arrow over here, it shows K is for the camper interior lighting, so let's click K. Interior lighting is on, and then do it again, it turns off. That's pretty cool. It's really cool, really like that. And then O for stand 18-foot camper. So O. Okay. Did that do anything? I don't think that did anything. Unless we need to hold it down. Don't remember if that was supposed to do anything or not. I do know part of it is supposed to extend out of it, but for some reason it's not doing that. For some reason. Oh well. We're gonna crash test it though anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Oops, I had it on orbit, now I gotta go back to orbit. There we go. Okay, now we can crash test it. So we get into view. Really like the engine sound of this because it's got more of a realistic diesel engine sound to it now. Which I guess it would be a diesel engine in it. I'm not sure. a bit closer to it, so it can slow it down. The simulation speed down anyway. Not the vehicle itself, but the simulation speed. Okay, we got it close enough where we should probably go and start slowing down to simulate to simulation speed. So slow it down to 100 times and continue. Probably gonna take a little bit to get over to it. So I'm just gonna have to wait a little bit so that we can get an impact. And here comes the impact, I think. Yeah, first impact there. One of the major impacts. Main engine is broken, fuel tank ruptured. Apparently, looks like that whole front end was bent and twisted to that one side of it. And here comes second hit. Maybe a second hit. Not really a second hit. Maybe a second hit though, maybe. Maybe not. Okay, here it comes, I think. But then maybe not. Switch to it because we're gonna have to speed it back up after that. After hitting that, it slowed it down a lot. And slowed it down a lot from this hitting it. So speed it back up. To where we keep it and have it anyway. Okay, we got it sped back up. Now let's take a look at the aftermath to it. This whole side of it is bulged outward to that side dented in a lot because of the impact. Interior looks to be badly damaged because of the impacts to it. Outside is badly damaged for sure. Engine is definitely damaged. The whole front of it, including the frame, was twisted to that side. Let's see if we can get an interior view of it. Driver probably would have died. Passenger probably maybe would have lived. Maybe, but then I don't know about the driver. Now, anyone in the back of it here maybe would have or would have not lived. It looks like they probably didn't because the interior for inside of it is damaged. So reset it. And we're going to do a different vehicle now. We're going to do the ambulance and the Gravel H series next. Maybe the school bus next. Gravel T series, one of them anyway. And then one of these buses, and then that will be all for today's BeamView Drive live stream video. So we're gonna go with the ambulance next. So replace current. Takes a little bit to spawn in. Okay, let it finish spawning in, and then we're gonna crash test this. Okay, doesn't really take long for it to spawn in. Pause it right before impact or close to it anyway. And now pause. Okay, see how close we are to it. Really close, like maybe a few inches just away. So switch to slow motion. And continue and unpause. Okay, here comes the impact. Major impact there to the cab area. Engine broken. Drive shaft also broken. So if anybody's watching, please let me know in the comments below, and I'll give you a shout out during this live stream. And I'll just got a comment. So we'll see what it is. Bonnie Bunny said hi. Hi, Bonnie Bunny. Thank you for coming to my live stream today. Thank you for leaving a like if you did. Really appreciate it. Thank you for coming to the live stream. So now that we've gotten impact to this, let's go back to normal speed, real time, and continue. Let's get this to stop, and then we're going to take a look at the aftermath. Okay, I got another comment. 2 more, I think. Look at that right quick. See if I can get it pulled up. Okay. Bonnie Bunny said, I did. I left a like. Thank you for leaving that like on this. Really appreciate it. Really like that you did that. Really appreciate it. And I thank you for that. Okay, so. Ooh, yeah. Okay, I think that's part of the dashboard had come through the window, front window. Bonnie Bunny said, I subscribed. Thank you so much for subscribing, Bonnie Bunny. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Let's see, I was gonna say something. Really appreciate you subscribing to my YouTube channel. And let's see, forgot what it was I was gonna say. I was trying to remember what it was. Maybe I'll remember it. Anyway, dashboard, some reason had come through, glitched through the front window. Called Call of Duty. Not really sure what you were saying there. Like, were you saying that you play Call of Duty? The game Call of Duty. No, this isn't this game that I'm playing. If you're talking about this game that I'm playing, it's not Call of Duty. It's called Beam NG Drive. Yes, I play Call of Duty. Yeah, I've played Call of Duty some. I haven't played it in a long time for, gosh, I really don't know. I really don't remember how many years it's been, but it's been a really long time. I do know that. The last time I think I played Call of Duty was Call of Duty 3 Black Ops, I think. I think I played that. That was maybe a year or two ago whenever I had played that last. It's been a long time from when I played any Call of Duty games last. I want to again, but don't have the money to get any for our Xbox, and I'm not sure if I'd be allowed to or not. Call of Duty World War II. Do you know that? Do you know that one? I've heard of Call of Duty World War II game. I've heard of it, but I haven't played it. I'd like to sometime. Right now, don't really have the money to, and I'm not sure if I'd be allowed to or not because they're some of them are rated mature games. Sometimes, well, right now we're not really allowed to have those kind of games. So it's cool. Yeah, it's a pretty cool game. The Call of Duty games, anyway, that I've heard of. So this is the BeamNG Drive game. It's pretty cool too. It's really fun. Of course, damage realistic things to cars like this. Let's see, I got another comment. Takes a little bit for me to get any comments. Sometimes. Bonnie Bunny said, okay. Yeah. So this is the aftermath of the ambulance. The frame is actually twisted some to one side. Let's see if we can get a look from the interior. Got another comment. Look at that real quick. I like this game too. Yeah, I really like it. I really like the realistic thing, the realistic damage to all cars like this in BeamNG Drive. And you have 2 likes. Yeah, I want to thank whoever had left the second like. For some reason, it's showing that I only have 1 like, but I'm not sure why. I don't really know, but for some reason it's showing I only have 1, but that's okay. Reset this, and we're gonna do other few vehicles I'm gonna crash test. So, nope, wrong button. Okay, there we go. Now, vehicles. The vehicle I would like to get for BeamNG Drive is the, darn it, I forgot what the name of it was. It's like, you know, the like world's biggest dump trucks. It's like that, though I don't remember. Okay, my brother said it's called Blaz or something like that. Yeah, yeah. And my brother said that it's not the real name of it, but it's what they call it for BeamNG Drive. But I'd like to have that. I just we just don't have enough room on here on our laptop. And it's not really meant for a game like BMG Drive. So I've tried to get it before, but it said there's not enough room on here for it because of how huge and massive that is. Apparently takes up pretty good bit amount of storage space. Though I think I've heard that whenever you have it on a gaming laptop, it barely takes up any space at all on a gaming laptop because it's meant for games like BMG Drive. So don't really know. But anyway, let's do other vehicles that I was gonna do. Let's see. Yeah, school bus. Bluebird school bus is gonna do next. But we're gonna do the regular school bus. So replace current. See if there's any more new comments. Nope, no more comments right now. Well, anyway, if anybody else is watching, please let me know in the comments below and I will give you a shout out during this stream video. I thought I hit replace current. It's taking a while. There we go. Okay. Now we can crash test this bus. The bus has pretty good realistic engine sound to it. I really like the new realistic engine sounds and all that they've added to the BMG Drive game a while back. It's been a while, but I don't remember when exactly they did that, but I really like that. They did that though. Okay, I got another comment. I'll look in a sec. I gotta get this over here right quick and then pause and I'll look. Okay, got it paused. I'm gonna look. And it's pretty good for now. Okay, let's see. Okay. Bonnie Bunny said the silver bullet bus. I've tried the silver before. Oh man, oops, wrong button. Why do I keep hitting tab? I don't know why I keep hitting that button sometimes. Bullet bus. Let's see if I can find it. State prison. I have the state prison transfer bus. I don't have the silver bullet one. I don't think. Let me look just to be sure. Let me double check. I thought I had it. Thought I had the bus. No, apparently I don't have that. I do have this though. It's like a new update that they had a while back. I've tried the Hero Bus, but because of how fast it is, it glitches out the game on here on our laptop, and so it causes the game to crash. So I can't use that bus, unfortunately, or the Hero Bus for that. Unfortunately, I can't because of that. Though I really wish I could, but because of that, I can't. So anyway, slow it down to 100 times and continue. And check comments one more time. Okay. Okay, and unpause, and let's crash test the bus into this. Let's turn it like this so you can get a little bit better of a view. It's going to take a little bit to get close enough to it where it can get hit. So anyway, if anybody else is watching, please let me know in the comments below and I'll give you a shout out during this live stream. This live stream is almost 2 hours long, and it may end up being 2 hours long, but that's okay. I don't really mind. Which it's probably worth it being 2 hours long anyway, since I didn't do my new BMG Drive live stream video Saturday, like I said I was going to. So I guess it would kind of make up for that for me not being 2 hours long, which is probably going to end up being 2 hours long most likely. Which that's okay, I don't mind. Come on, we're almost there. There we go. Big major impact there to the front. The Stig driver in there probably would have died. It looks like he probably will have because of that impact. So that might be the only hit we're going to get out of that for the bus. Yeah, looks like that's the only hit we're going to get out of that. One of the tires did come off though. Did get that to happen. Engine, drive shaft both damaged or broken. Let's go back into real time. Okay, get it to stop. Definitely wouldn't be drivable anymore. Now that we've gotten it stopped, let's take a look at the aftermath. To it, front end to is twisted to that side of it because it had gotten hit in the front. So engine definitely damaged. Can't really see it. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it had glitched through the firewall into the steps on the bus, which are badly mangled and damaged, and it is twisted and turned towards over this way because of impact. So let's get an interior view and look what the aftermath and interior like. I can't really see anything from that view. That's external view. Onboard 1 view, can't see anything from there. Onboard 2 view, can see a little bit, but yeah, that's the Stig driver that is in bus with this. Definitely would have died instantly because of how he's now lying and positioned in the bus. He would have died instantly because he, I guess, glitched through the front seat because of the impact. Anybody in these few seats here in the front, doors in the front, would have probably died as well. Don't know about anybody else in the seats behind those. Maybe possibly would have lived. If they did, they would have minor to severe injuries. And they probably would. So reset the bus. Gonna do one of the semi trucks and one other vehicle, and then that will be all, pretty much be all for today's BMG Drive crash testing video. So let's do the Gravel T series. Now they did do a small update change to this semi truck here. What they did to it is they had changed, I don't know if you can see it or not, I hope you can. They had changed the paint color design to it a little bit. They had added a little to that and changed it a little. It's not much, but they did do a small change to that. Kind of this we're going to use as cargo. I can't talk today apparently. The cargo box upfit semi truck version of that. I don't know why I mispronounced that. For some reason I said cargo. Oh, I don't know why I said that. That was weird. Maybe I'll say it trying to say crap from the Lego Movie. I don't know why, but oh well. Let's see. Okay, let's crash test this into it now. This is what we're going to use next. Is the cargo box version of the Semi. That's what we're going to use this time for crash testing into it. Takes a little bit longer for this to speed up. So get it a little bit closer than other ones we did. Not too close. We don't want it too close. We don't want it to go ahead and start getting hit. That was really close. If we went any more further than that, it probably already would have been starting to get hit. So right there is good enough. So let's go ahead and slow the simulation speed down to 100 times and continue and pause and wait for the impact, which is going to come soon after. This next one here is going to hit it for sure and impact there to the front of it, to the cab and engine compartment. Engine is broken, drive shaft is also broken, fuel tank ruptured, which would make sense because that one had flown off there from that side of it. Gonna get hit there in the back of it probably, maybe. Let's see, let's let it keep going in slow motion for a little bit, see what happens. Yep, it did sort of get hit there in the back of it. It's probably going to flip over now because of that. Yeah, it's looking like it's going to flip over, which we're going to go into regular real-time speed now. Let's see if it does. Yep, it flipped over. I knew it was probably going to flip over. Which it uprighted itself and flipped over again for a second time. Tire roof of the cargo part of it had ripped off almost completely, but it's still somewhat attached. Mostly attached anyway. It sort of kind of tried to upright itself, even though after it had stopped. We're going to upright it, though, back onto its tires that are still remaining, even after. So, engine destroyed, front bumper badly mangled and still somehow attached. Cab badly damaged, almost came off completely because of the impact. Both gas tanks had apparently flown off. One of the steps had come off on that side. This side's still attached. Roof to a cab part of it here, or box part of it here, had been ripped off almost completely, but still there. Doors in the back had come off, badly mangled on the inside of it because of how badly it's been damaged. Front tires missing. No longer would be drivable. Of course, just to make sure. Yeah, no longer drivable. Get an onboard camera view. This would be where the driver would be, but because it had taken the first impact here on the side of it, the driver would have instantly, for sure. And because of where the steering wheel and steering wheel column now is, the passenger would have probably died instantly as well. So no one would have survived this crash test. So now to reset, we're going to do the last vehicle for today's Community Drive crash testing video, or live stream video. So this last one we're doing is one of these newer buses that had been added to the game a while back, which would be this, the Wentworth DT 40L. We're going to go with the base model version of this. would go with the hero version, but I don't want to go with that because that causes the game to crash for me. Even by spawning it in and barely even accelerating it, it causes the game to crash. So I don't use that version of it. I'd like to, but can't because of that. But let's go ahead and spawn in this or replace with that semi. This is kind of like a bus that you would see at Disney or Disney World, in a way that you get to ride around into whichever part of the park you want to go to. So let's go ahead and crash test this and see what happens to it. This is also what you would see in kind of bus you would see in a city as well, like a city bus. It's going to take a little bit to get it sped up all the way over here to it. To a good speed anyway. And pause. Okay, let's see how close we had gotten that. Yeah, that's close enough. This is like the flat fronted bus because the engine is over here on the back of it. This kind of bus is a little bit more dangerous to be riding around in because of the front of it being flat like that. So if you're in a head-on crash in this kind of bus, driver would probably die instantly, depending on the kind of head-on crash that it is. So passengers would probably die as well, and others would be badly injured. So slow down to 100 times, continue, and unpause, and let's see what happens. It's going to take a little bit to get over to it. One thing I do like about this kind of bus that they added to it is you can, the G button, press that, it will kneel to the right, and then toggle JATO, which is T, not sure what that does, and then toggle doors, which is O, opens the doors, and then default height, which is Alt G, not sure what that does, but I think it raises it up, and then max height is Shift NG, which will raise it to its maximum height, I think. It's kind of like it has an air suspension type thing to it, which these kind of buses do. So the first major impact was there to the front of it. And then it looks like we're not going to get another impact, so that was probably the only impact to that kind of bus we're going to get for our last crash test video, for our last crash test for today's live stream video. So go back to the regular speed and slow it down and stop it. Of course, no longer drivable because the drive shaft had been broken. Engine still runs low. Engine still fine, apparently. So, front end badly mangled, destroyed. This light bar thing had almost come off completely from the front of it because the impact to the front of it there. Totaled because the aftermath damage to its front end to its twisted as well. Back into it, damaged some too, apparently. Apparently I had gotten hit in the back too, and somehow the engine didn't get damaged. apparently. So the engine still runs. It's just the drive shaft that's not fine. The drive shaft is broken, apparently. So somehow the engine still runs. Just no longer drivable. The driver parts for onboard part of it, where he would be, is gone. This is supposed to be a seat where one of the passengers is supposed to be, but it's now not there because it's now out of place from where it's supposed to be. It's now over here, not right here, and this is supposed to be over here for that tire, for that fender thing. And the steering wheel and dashboard would be way up here, but now it's all the way over here. So the driver definitely would have died instantly. Some of these passengers probably would have died instantly. Many others would have been severely injured, probably in real life. In real life, anyway, they would have been. So that is pretty much all for today's BMG Drive live stream video. I'm going to show the 2 music videos on my tablet that I want to show you guys. First, I gotta turn off the laptop and all. First, so turn off the laptop. Okay, so now I gotta get my tablets, which is up on my dresser. Pick up my phone first. Okay, I'm gonna set down my phone on my bed for a minute, and then I'm gonna get my tablet and show you guys 1 to 2 music videos I want to show you. Okay, so got 1 to 2 music videos that I want to show you guys before I end today's BMG Drive, or new BMG Drive live stream video. I just gotta find them first. It might take me a little bit. I know I have it here somewhere if I can find music videos I want to show. Okay, I found one of them. Found the other one. Okay, there's the other one. Okay, some of you may recognize this song. I'm gonna switch around the camera on my phone. Some of you may recognize this song. If you've heard of Forever Free Brony, he makes music videos for, like, he makes My Little Pony music videos. They're really good. I really like them. And this one he had made is called Bound with Time. This is pretty good. I really like it. He puts the lyrics pretty much every time with music videos he does. Anyway, of course, I own nothing of this, and nothing of it belongs to me, and everything to it belongs to Forever Free Brony. So I hope you guys like it. Okay. That was that first one that I wanted to show you guys before I end today's live stream video. Show you guys the second music video that I want to show you guys. Okay, this next one is from the Hustle Standard, and it's called Unbreakable. It's called from Jake Hill and the Hustle Standard. So I own nothing of this video, and own nothing of it, and everything to it belongs to its original creators. Hope you guys like it.
I know my worth, I know the risk. A sledgehammer's job is to break what it hits.
Railway Channel said dislike. Don't know why you disliked this, but it's not my decision to say that you can't dislike this. So basically your decision on if you like this or not. Hold on a minute, it's getting hung up for something. Okay, there we go. I think it's fine now.
So I can be soft all my life. I live for you. It's only a matter of time until I'm gone with gold, but I know it's all built for now. Unbreakable. I'm holding on. What's gone is gone. I go like the world's watching, and everybody's judging me. But the one thing I tell myself to get through is nobody does it like me. I go like the world is watching.
Yeah, guy is the copyright. That's what he said. No, I'm not copywriting this. I'm showing this before I end my BMG Drive live stream video for today. And I show music videos in my live stream videos to show. Yeah, guys said just asking. I show music videos in my live stream videos. In my videos. For showing to you guys, for if you guys haven't seen them, and for you guys to listen to and enjoy if you haven't heard them. And hope you guys like them too if you do. But no, I'm not copywriting, and of course nothing of them belongs. Nothing of these music videos belong to me, and nothing of them belongs to me. I own nothing of it, of the music videos I show in my videos. This was from the Hustle Standard. Now, of course, I don't show the music videos I show in my live stream videos and videos because the YouTubers that make these YouTube music videos I show told me to do this, or other people told me to show them. It's because I want to show them. It's not because people ask me to show them. Unless it's a video or a music video or something that you want me to react to. And depends on what it is. Now if it has any cussing or anything like that, I won't, because it's just not who I am. I don't cuss because it's not what I want to be known for and do or something like that. So hope you guys understand that. If you know what I mean, I hope you understand that, which I don't know if you do or not. But anyway, I do have 2 to 3 videos that I'm going to show for a reaction video eventually. I don't know when it will be yet. Got another comment. Let's see. Like I said, it takes a little bit sometimes for me to get comments from you guys. I don't know why, but it does. So sometimes I see it, sometimes I don't. See what this next one was. Yeah, guys said, I do. Glad you understand. Really glad you do. Now, if you guys didn't know this about me, I'm going to say a little bit of something about me, because I want to. I was born with autism. Now, if you don't know what autism isn't a disease or a sickness or anything like that, what you think it might be. Autism is a disability. Autism is a disability that I have, and it's different for everybody who has it. It's different for me, different for other people in the world who have it. I got another comment. Let's see. Yeah, guy said, me too. You have autism too? You know, like I said, it's different. It's different for everybody who has it in the world. It's 1 in something people that get it in the world. If you want to know more about what autism is and that sort of thing, go to autismspeaks.com. There you'll find more stuff about it and more stuff about what you would want to know about it. So if you want to know anything else about it, just go to there to find out more about it. And so, yeah, just a simple disability, just a disability that I have. But I wanted to tell you guys about that, so that you guys know if you don't understand something that I'm trying to tell you guys or something like that. Because sometimes I can't explain some things, and as you guys probably noticed, I tend to repeat myself sometimes, which I can't help it. It's just something I tend to do. Got another comment. Yeah, guy said, you play Minecraft? Yeah, I play Minecraft. I actually have a whole Minecraft city on a super flat world on our Xbox 360 that I have been building since 2015. I've been building it and working on it, adding on to it, remodeling some buildings to it, changing some things, just adding stuff whenever I want to. I've been working on it since 2015, so it's now been almost probably 4 years ago that I've been working on my Minecraft city, because I've been working on it since 2015. That's when I had first started on it. So yeah, been a while. But yeah, I really like Minecraft. I play Minecraft. I used to have Minecraft Pocket Edition on my phone and my tablet, but there was a mod that I had downloaded at one point, and for some reason it didn't work right or something, and it had glitched out the game or something like that. It crashed on me or something on my phone or on my tablet. I think it was on my tablet, I don't remember. But something happened to it to where now if I were to uninstall and reinstall the game, Minecraft Pocket Edition, on my phone or tablet, either on my phone or my tablet, I can go into it, but then I can play on it, of course, but I can't spawn in any mods anymore for some reason. I don't know why. If anybody you know how to fix that problem, please let me know. I'd really like to know how to fix that problem, because I have no idea how to fix that.
Delete memory of that. Like,
Don't know how to do it. My brother said to delete the memory for whatever, on my phone and tablet.
For that game.
Not for everything, but for the game. But
I don't know if that works.
probably not. I don't know how to do that either. So yeah, like I said, probably the game updated. That could be why. But I think when I had recently tried to update it one time, it had updated, of course, but then it still wouldn't let me download any mods for it. I don't know why. Been trying to figure out what the problem is with it now for probably almost 2 years, probably. That's how long I've been trying to figure out what the problem with it is. I'm kind of about to just give up on it, because I'm trying to figure out what the problem with it is, because I can't figure it out, and I don't know how. I'm gonna try some other things, though. I don't know if it's gonna help, though, or not. It might not. If it doesn't, I'm probably gonna have to give up on it. Don't want to, but I might have to. Now, let's see. I can still play on it, though, without any mods, which is a good thing that I can. Before, whenever that first happened to it, it wouldn't let me on the game at all. Now it is, which has been letting me do that for I honestly don't remember how long now, but at least that part's fixed. I don't know how I did that, but did somehow. I I've tried to refund my money for it because you have to pay for it for getting the Minecraft Pocket Edition app. You have to pay money for it. I've refunded it before, and for some reason it's like it's saying that I still have it, and it's like I don't have to pay for it again. And I'm like, okay, shouldn't I have to pay for it again because I refunded my money from it? It didn't give me my money back from it either, so I was like, well, okay then. Don't know why it would have been doing that, but okay. Like I said, that made a new operating system. Yeah, it could be the operator system or something like that. I don't know. Also, I got a notification on my tablet at 2:37 p.m. Let's see what it was. I got a new subscriber. Yeah, guy. Thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel. I really appreciate that. I really do. Thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel. Really appreciate it. Let's see. My channel. I now have 38 subscribers. Thank you all so much for subscribing to my YouTube channel. I really, really appreciate it. If you guys can help me get to 40 subscribers, I will do a 40 subscriber special video. It'll be music videos. That I have like a goal list of how many subscribers. So this next one's 40. After 50 subscribers, then of course 60 subscribers, 70, 90, 100, and so on. So really appreciate you guys for subscribing to my YouTube channel. I really appreciate it. Really do. Now, of course, like I always say, I don't do my YouTube videos to get subscribers because that's all I want. And I don't do it for that reason. I don't do it because that's what I want for my channel is subscribers. No, it's because I make my YouTube videos for you guys to watch and enjoy. I make my videos for you guys to watch and enjoy and to subscribe if you want to. So, then again, I really do appreciate you guys subscribing to my YouTube channel. I really, really do. Really do. Now, what I do hope to maybe get in the future, though, with your guys' help, with all of you helping me with subscribers and getting subscribers, is to get the YouTube silver play button, which would be for you guys, which would be in appreciation for you guys for being part of my YouTube channel and watching my YouTube videos. So, of course, the amount of subscribers that you have that YouTube requires for you to have is 1,000 or so.
No, it's 100,000.
Or yeah, my brother said 100,000 subscribers. After 100,000 subscribers, you get the YouTube silver play button. And then after, I think it's 10,000 or so.
No. You mean 1 million?
Yeah, 1 million subscribers. After 1 million subscribers, you get the gold YouTube play button.
10 million is diamond.
Yeah, And then after 10 million subscribers, you get the diamond YouTube play button. And then the highest amount of YouTube subscribers that you can get, which is several billion subscribers or so, you get the Ruby.
No, that's 50.
Yeah.
How long
50.
is next, though?
50 million.
No one knows. Because
Yeah.
no one's past 50 million.
The only YouTubers that I know of that have the Ruby YouTube play button, which apparently you have to have 50 million subscribers to get the Ruby YouTube play button. Whenever you get the Ruby YouTube play button, well, there's only maybe one or two YouTubers that I know of that have the Ruby YouTube play button. Like I said, after 1,000, I believe that you can make money for 1,000 subs. I probably could, but I don't know how to do that. And I'm not really sure if that's something I would want to do either. But after the YouTubers that I know of so far that have the Ruby YouTube play button is, I think PewDiePie. I don't know if you guys have heard of him or not, but PewDiePie, I think, has the YouTube YouTube play button. I think he's the one that has that. One of them. And then one of my favorite YouTubers is Markiplier. Now Markiplier.
He only has like 20.
Markiplier has 21 million subscribers. Which means right now he has the diamond YouTube play button. No, he's getting close to getting the Ruby YouTube play button. After a few more million or so, he will be. Which is really good for him because he does his videos for everybody on his YouTube channel to enjoy as well. And laugh at, cry with him, laugh with him, be scared with him, laugh with him. All kinds of stuff. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, his videos are pretty good. But PewDiePie is one of the subscribers that has the Ruby YouTube play button. Now let's see, there is some others, if I can remember who it was. I think it is looking at who I'm subscribed to so I can see and be sure, because I'm not really sure or not. 8-Bit Ryan has 1 million subscribers, which would mean he has the gold YouTube play button so far. And then see what was the other Ruby YouTube play buttons YouTuber that I know of that has that. If I can find it. Wait a minute. Think I might know. Look for it. I think it is Well, I thought it was popular MMOs.
What?
Popular MMOs.
Hold on.
Thought he had the Ruby YouTube play button, but he don't.
No, yes, diamond.
He has the diamond though. He has 14 million subscribers. So, other the other YouTuber that has the Ruby YouTube play button. Let's see, I think I'll just search for it. Let's see, YouTubers. YouTubers who have the Ruby YouTube play button. Yeah. I was right about PewDiePie. PewDiePie has a YouTube play button. Or Ruby YouTube play button. Yeah. 50 million subscribers. That's how many subscribers that you would need for the Ruby YouTube play button. Now, nobody knows what would come after the Ruby YouTube play button. Nobody knows what would come after that. Because as of now, there's only maybe a few people or so that actually have the Ruby YouTube play button. So, really, there's a video of, like, saying top 5 YouTubers who destroy their YouTube play button. Why would you destroy your YouTube play button? I mean, it's kind of like a symbol of appreciation of all your subscribers that are subscribed to you. Pretty much, why would you destroy it? I don't get that. Are you Digger? Hi, thank you for coming to my live stream. Oh, wow. Okay. So I think apparently there is a YouTube play button after the Ruby YouTube play button. It is, I think, the Emerald YouTube play button. How many subscribers do you need for the Emerald? Okay. Okay, there is somebody who had gotten the Ruby, not Ruby, Emerald YouTube play button. His YouTube name is apparently Master Wiggy. I don't know who that is. But apparently he had gotten the Emerald.
Hey everyone, sorry for that terrible.
That's fake. It's just like a picture picture of one like on a piece of cardboard. Like the one they apparently got made a fake one. It's not real. That's not real. Do that as fake. Now Markiplier, he has the diamond. Yeah, guy, what is your favorite game? My favorite game. Let's see. I have a lot of favorite games actually. So we'll start off with, I'm gonna say Minecraft for one. All the Five Nights at Freddy's games for one of them, two. And then BMG Drive for one of my favorites as well. Let's see, I want some other ones. BMG Drive, Minecraft, Five Nights at Freddy's games, all those. Let's see. I know I have some other ones, I just can't think of them right now. If I do, I'll let you guys know. So apparently there's a lot of fake videos of people that have made a fake Emerald YouTube play button. But Markiplier, he has the diamond, but Markiplier has a diamond YouTube play button. He's close to getting a ruby, but it's got a long ways from now. But I had found a video that he had made from when he got 10 million subscribers and gotten the diamond, which was apparently back on June 20th of 2016. So about a year ago. So let's watch this. That's Markiplier, by the way. Rue Digger, crazy mustache. Yeah, pink mustache. Yeah, that's Markiplier. Yeah, guy, how was your first sub? It was pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, my first subscriber, one of them anyway, was the YouTuber by the name of The Dash. He was one of my first subscribers. I was actually one of the Dash's first subscribers. The Dash had subscribed to me a while after. And then I had subscribed to him at one point too, before he did to me. But anyway, I don't really remember who my first subscriber was. I do know that they've been subscribed to me for a while. So Rue Digger said, you are an idiot. Well, that wasn't nice. Why'd you say that to me? Anyway, let's watch this.
And stuff like that. But this is special because it represents like how far we have come as a community, and it represents, how much we have accomplished. And I think, as testament to how much I appreciate this award, I'm going to be walking around the entirety of VidCon with this in my arms, much like when I got the taco trophy that was given taco trophy that has been by my bedside since I got it. Some of you have noticed it in the background of my video.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah,
why
I keep it by my
RU Digger
bed
said
because
that to
I'm
me.
so proud of what I've done to win this taco trophy. And this is just as cool, maybe even cooler. I don't know, they're kind of 50.
How did Markiplier
I'm gonna
get
be carrying this around
a
with
trophy
me
for
after this
tacos?
taco
That's
trophy
weird.
in a few days. Also, Jacksepticeye
Anyway,
is currently in town, and we're gonna be doing a lot of cool stuff. Follow us on social media, pictures that we're gonna take and stuff. So we're all gonna be at VidCon, and we're gonna be having a great time. And I don't want you guys to worry because this year there's going to be much higher security while we're there. Obviously in relation to what we talked about in the last vlog, but I don't want you guys to worry at all. We're still gonna meet. Everything's still gonna be fun. We're gonna be there. Like me, Jack, all my friends, we go there to meet you guys, and we don't want anything to get in the way of that. And things might be a little bit different this year, but that doesn't mean that we're gonna meet any less. I go there not to network, not to socialize, not to hang out, not to go to parties. I go there to meet you guys, and I'm gonna be carrying this around with me. I just won't be able to go on the public floor. So look for me. If you find me, say hi, but I don't know if I'll be able to go around and just walk around wherever I want. But it's still going to be a good time. And then after that, next month, I am going to Comic-Con, which should be, if you met me last year at Comic-Con, you noticed that it was a little bit crazy. There were a lot of people, and then Comic-Con got angry because we were blocking up the hallway. Actually, the Marvel got angry because we were blocking up their big whatever the heck they were advertising. But it should be a lot better organized this year. We're going to be selling posters that I'll gladly sign for you guys. And if you don't know, these are the poster covers. They're fair-ish and things. And if you didn't know, these are actually the cover art for the upcoming Markiplier comic, which is still available, I think. If you order in the next...
I didn't know Markiplier had comic books for himself. That's kind of cool, actually.
So you can still get them, and they're an exclusive foil cover version of it. And then after this initial run, you'll be able to get it later, but it just won't be the foil cover. So if you want that, check the link in the description below. You can still get it. So another news, while Jack is in town, we should be making a lot of collaborative videos, and also we're going to be working on the Ninja Sex Party shoot. And also at the end of this week, night 4 of the Five Nights at Freddy's musical with random encounters will be coming out. I'll let you guys know about that, but just keep an eye on it. I think it's going to be on their channel on Friday.
Well, anyway, that's Markiplier's Diamond YouTube play button. Now, let's see, I'm going to do one more thing. I'm going to look up right quick how many YouTube play buttons there are. So all YouTube play buttons. All YouTube play buttons. YouTube play button. So the silver. Okay, I found something saying this. The silver YouTube play button is when you get 100,000 subscribers, and then the old version of the silver play button was made of nickel-plated copper alloy, something like that. The new version, as of March 1st, 2017, is 92% nickel, 5% carbon, 2.5% of zinc, with traces of other metals. In March 2018, the look of the silver play button was updated from a metal button housed with a window box with the channel's name printed on the front glass pane to a clear looking flat design metal plaque and featuring the channel names embossed on it. And then the gold YouTube play button is for a million subscribers is when you get a million. It is made of gold-plated brass. In March of 2018, the look of the gold play button was updated from a metal button housed within a window box with the channel's name printed. Yeah, pretty much kind of says the same thing. And then the diamond play button is for 10 million subscribers and is made of silver-plated metal and set with a large piece of crystal in the shape of a play button triangle. And then the ruby play button is for channels that get 50 million subscribers. And it says, on December 18th, 2016, YouTuber PewDiePie was the first YouTuber to receive a ruby-colored trophy as a gift for reaching 50 million subscribers. It was made in the shape of his channel's logo, a hand giving a bro fist for a fist bump. It also came with several mini awards to be gifted to subscribers that had been subscribed the longest and were still active. It is not referenced in the creator's award page, and it is unknown if such a trophy will be given out to any other YouTuber who surpasses the milestone in the future. So, that means that we have no idea on if somebody were to get the Ruby play button, the Ruby YouTube play button, on who that would be, or if they would even get it in the future. Because it's not referenced as to being from the creator of the YouTube play buttons. So, no idea. On if somebody were to get that on, if somebody would end up getting it or not. But yeah. Okay, I just found something saying that YouTube is no longer sending play button awards to all users who reach the required number of subscribers to receive one. Okay, so look at that. Savage number 1000. Can I get shout out, please? Yeah. Thanks for coming to the live stream. Okay, so it says YouTube will no longer send play button trophies to all YouTubers who have met the necessary subscriber count requirements. YouTubers have been reporting this incidentally for a while now, and it seems that there has finally been an official response which backs it up. Okay. I'm not really sure why they would be stopping, not making YouTube play buttons, but anyway, see what it says next. PewDiePie is the only YouTuber right now, apparently, in the world that has the Ruby YouTube play button. After he had gotten the Ruby YouTube play button, YouTube had, I think at one point, were not going to make anymore for some reason. Now they're not going to make any more, YouTube play buttons for some reason. Savage number 1000 said, "Where's BMG Drive?" I did it earlier in the live stream, so you can go back. You might be able to go back and rewatch the live stream of me playing it. So I hope you enjoy it. Well, I don't know why they would be stopping on making the YouTube play buttons, but yeah, I guess they are, but I don't know why they would be. So I'm looking to see if there's actually Emerald YouTube play button. So let's see. There's like so many videos of people that made like fake Emerald YouTube play buttons. I'm not really even sure if it's even real. Let's see, is the Emerald play button real? Let's see if it's real or not. I'm not sure. I can't find anything saying that the Emerald YouTube play button is real, so I guess it's not real. Now, if it were real, I'd say for the Emerald YouTube play button to be for the amount of 70 to 80 million subscribers if it were real, but I don't think it is. I don't think the Emerald YouTube play button is real. If it were, I'd say for it to be probably for about 70 to 80 million subscribers. Maybe more than that. I honestly don't think it's even a real YouTube play button, which probably isn't. But anyway, I gotta go for today's live stream, so I hope that you guys enjoyed today's BMG Drive live stream. So, thank you all for watching, and I will be doing a new Lego the Lego Movie gameplay live stream video this Thursday. So until then, thank you all for watching. Thank you for coming to the live stream, and I'll see you all then. Goodbye, everyone.